It is Monday. It is Monday, and my goodness, what is wrong in Knoxville, Tennessee? I can tell you this: there's a lot of things that just don't seem right now in Knoxville with the transfer portal, with the football program, everything that's going on. Why can't Tennessee hit big? What is our issue? What is the problem on why Tennessee is unable to hit big in the portal? We've missed out on a lot of guys already. We have guys on campus right now that we could also potentially miss on. Will we miss? Is the question. What's wrong in Knoxville, y'all? I don't know, but we're going to find out tonight. I got all the boys with me. I got Dill, C2, and Sel. We're diving in, man, to the transfer portal madness that is happening right now. A lot of commits being made at other universities. Tennessee seems to be falling under the radar once again. Did the Adidas promo, is any of this genuinely helping, or were we just lied to again? I don't know, but I'm ready to get it popping because I got some boys in here with me. They ready to talk, and it could be a long night. Chat, this is your night. We'll also talk about, oh, man, I don't even want to talk about this, but our basketball team, man, we might go 500 in conference play because we'll win at home. But if we go on that road, boy, if you putting in parlays, people bet against Tennessee when they go on the road. If you're putting in them lays, it don't matter if Tennessee's the favorite. Bet against them. I promise you. You better do it. I'm just telling you now from a true VFL. You hear what I'm talking about? But you already know what it is, man. It's straight up Tennessee, baby. Welcome to the Monday Rundown. Oh, something's royally wrong in Knoxville, y'all. Let's get it popping.
Tennessee's the program to keep an eye on. If you want to know which program that's not currently at the head table of college football, it's Tennessee.
Now Meshack's got to go. A fire! Fire! Wins it! July Meshack wins it! He needs a strike. Burton needs a bolt. Swing and a miss! And for the first time, Rocky Top reaches the mountaintop of college baseball.
Straight up Tennessee family, what's happening? It's your boy Ruck in the building, joined by my guys Dylan, C2, and Sel. Y'all already know what to do, man. It's the top of the show. Like, comment, subscribe, join that thing. 34 people watching live right now. Y'all need to do me a favor right now. Like, comment right now. You in the chat, throw something in there. Just say what's up. We'll get to almost every single chat tonight. That is our plan because we're here to vent. We're here to vent. See, Dylan put on the ski mask, but he didn't pull the ski mask down. You see what I'm saying? C2 came in with the collar shirt because he had to mean business, and Selly is hoodie Selly tonight. You see what I'm saying? So like we y'all, I don't even really know, not necessarily how to start the conversation, but I have to get opening thoughts from everybody on how you're feeling when you're seeing all of these big time guys already being committed. Like, I mean, the portal opened on the 2nd. Guys are making decisions 2.5, 3 days later, and Tennessee has one commit. This sounds and feels awfully familiar to the beginning of whenever the transfer portal opened years ago, 2-3 years ago. This feels the exact same. C2, opening thoughts, how you feel? I don't know anymore, bro.
So I don't know if anyone else is going to know the clip I'm talking about, but there's a clip that's been going around on Twitter of the LSU women's basketball team against Vandy where they missed like 6 shots like at the rim trying to win the game, jumping up.
Angel Reese was in there missing them layups, bro. I remember that clip.
All
bro.
within like 5 seconds. That's what
Yeah.
the portal feels like for us right now, man. Just we can't hit a shot at all, and we're about 1.5 feet away from the rim, but none of them's going in. Not a
Sell.
single one.
Does it just like? Are we used to this now?
Yeah.
Like, are we just kind of like, yeah, whatever? 7-5, 8-4. That's really who we are. That 10-2 season was just a joke, y'all. Like it was just a fluke. We just had a whole lot of talent, and we were able to just push the ball down the field. And we had a guy that was literally Lightning McQueen out there on the field. So, how you
I don't
feeling,
know
bro?
what to say, man. It's at this point. There's on Instagram. There's a page literally dedicated to the transfer portal. You see a bunch of players opting to go win it from Tennessee, but the other way around, nothing. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know if Heupel is a bad salesperson. We just sitting on our hands. Like, I'm interested to see what you two have to say because obviously y'all got a little bit more information than we do. But at this point, man, it's just like, where's the dogs? Like, off the field. Like, go get them.
Deal. I left you last for a reason. I left this man last for a reason because I wanted to give him time to cool down, but I think we just gonna be hot all night. So, Deal, how you feeling, bro? About it's day 3 of the portal, one commit, which it almost felt like we might have even tampered with Quay. Like it just felt like he was. It never felt like he wanted to go anywhere else than Tennessee.
Right.
So, how you feeling, dude?
Yeah, I'm pretty notorious for not being the most patient man, but it's just pretty upsetting to me that we only have one commit and it's day 4, actually, because it started on Friday.
That's true. I mean,
and I just think it's funny that last year we were in the playoffs and we didn't want to focus too much on the playoffs or focus too much on the portal because we were focused on the playoffs. That ended real well for us. Meanwhile, Indiana not only has a playoff win, but they got 6 commits in a single day yesterday.
and they, dude,
Is this amateur hour?
Can we also just talk about we didn't want to hit the portal too hard because we didn't want to focus on the playoffs, and me having a completely other full-time job that has nothing to do with football in about 45 minutes showed why hitting the portal is the best way to have success in the 12-team playoffs in about 45 minutes. And these guys are getting paid millions of dollars to work however many hours a week they actually work. And they couldn't figure that out on a single one of them.
Like you tell you exactly. Like you tell me this staff isn't big enough where you can delegate. It's the same thing as a game. Like you got a game Saturday. You tell me people aren't scouting for the next game. You going on recruits during the week. You still hosting. What's any different from this?
Don't this all seem so simple? But yet we can't do it. We can't do it. Y'all, let's hit the chat, man, before we keep diving in. Maxu says, if we don't get Coleman, we are hit. No QB buzz. I don't know, guys. Something does feel off. Derek says, me too, man. I got something to say. What it do, straight up Tennessee? What's up, Derek? Tennessee Junior, my man. He says, BBS is kicking in so hard, man. Basketball soft as hell. Portal nothing but misses. Danny White needs a roto-rooter to get that. Hey, bro, I love Mark, bro. That boy funny to the bug, boy. Hey, if y'all listen, Mark's a part of the channel. You can see it right there. Member of the channel, but he's also a member of the Discord. All you got to do, hit that join button, man. You can be in here. A lot of these things that we're going to talk about is old to the people who are joining our Discord, right? We've been talking about it all day for the last 4 days about the portal. We getting a lot of inside information from the university, from different people that we know that are pushing out some things, and you guys could hear it first too. You could hear it first. All you got to do, hit that join button tonight, and we'll get you tapped in. Derek says, I'm starting to wonder if Heupel knows that the transfer portal is open. I don't think
You
he
know-
even knows what it is.
When
Derek.
those Krispy Kremes open, I can tell you that much.
Oh God. And he also knows that where Westview High School is, I guess.
Yeah.
Tennessee Junior says maybe the baseballs are good. Nope. Expect a step back. The talent's there, but dude, anytime you lose a coach, man, like things just change. Adrian, man, throwing in the 20 spot early. Good God, boy. He says, what's good, family? What's happening, Adrian? Derek says they need guard.
Somebody's want to throw some money around.
I know.
They spent
Somebody.
more money than we have in the portal.
Oh, man. Derek says they need guardrails on this portal and paying players need a cap. Sale talked about this. When was this, bro? This is like a couple months ago, actually. You were talking about this. Like, the money is going to become it is now. And I said this before you got in earlier in pre-show sale. The problem now is that kids will go play. I think about AJ DeBansta, top 5 pick in the NBA draft, top 5 recruit, biggest recruit of this class, goes to BYU to play basketball, my boy. Basketball at BYU for $4 million. People will now go to, I said, dude, people will go to Idaho if they're going to get $3 million. They don't care about winning no more, bro. They want money.
And
It
if there's
has
one
to
thing
stop.
the Mormons have, it's money.
Facts. Facts, bro.
Watch, BYU is going to be the everything school. Give it a couple years, man.
Oh yeah.
And dude, BYU in hoop now, bro, they are, dude, if you haven't watched them play, they not only good, they're fun to watch.
The
Go ahead,
NIL.
Sam.
I'm just correcting you. It's not 4 million. It's reported to be from 5 to 7 million.
Gosh, for AJ DeBansta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
5 to 7.
I think the CEO of Crumble Cookies was a BYU grad, and I think he's fronting that entire check.
Sounds like Tech with Patty.
Yeah.
Literally, like BYU, y'all. It's BYU. Anyways, keep it going. Derek says they already said that. Tennessee Jr. said Adrian coming in hot. Yeah, you know he is, man. Adrian, when Adrian coming in locked in, he dropping 20. He might drop another 20 for the night's over. Watch. Derek says we can't compete with Indiana because of Mark Cuban is a big donor. Yeah, but that sounds crazy, bro. It's Indiana. Like, yes, Indiana. I mean, very well might win the national championship. Let's call a spade a spade. But y'all, I think that we've just hit this place, and I'm going to keep hitting the chat after I say this, man. I just feel like college football, college athletics as a whole is in a place to where if something doesn't change, it's not even going to be fun to watch anymore. Because you can see even in these playoff games right now, like yes, it seems like some of them are playing hard, but like I honestly just feel like I'm watching the NFL. Like the excitement of college sports is not the same. You know what I mean? Like
No.
you used to watch college football because they were playing hard to get to the next level. Now they already there. Like financially, like not all of them, but they're getting a taste of what it's like. So it's like, why the heck you think Pavia and all these cats want 8th, 9th, 20th years? Because they getting this bread, bro. Like it's a business move. So like it's hard for me as a fan of the sports, college basketball, college football, baseball, all of it. It's hard to even watch now knowing that you can't fall in love with players. Sale, bro, when we were growing up, man, we used to go to Tennessee basketball games, bro. We love watching Jordan McRae. We love watching Scottie Hobson. We love watching Tyler Smith and Ramar Smith and all of these cats. You know why? Because you knew they had to stick around. Like you became fans of these people. Now you just kind of like, yeah, they nice. They gone next year. Like you can't, you don't even know your team, bro. Like, and think about the portal, y'all. Really think about this. When they commit in January, they season's over after Thanksgiving. They not even in the city that they played in for more than a year at this point. How this has to stop, man. Something has to give. I don't know how, but something's got to give, man, because this is tough, bro. It is very hard to stay engaged with it all because, man, like you can sign a 5-star. Cool. Well, he going to be gone in a year if he don't play. It just doesn't matter anymore. See my man right here, Tennessee Thumper Steel says, what are they doing? Drop money and sign these guys. Derek says, we also can't compete with Texas Tech because of all of their money. Yeah, I mean, that's real. Brendan Sorsby's rumored to get a $5 million NIL valuation from Texas Tech. Well, like, what? He ain't even that good. I'm sorry. He led that team to 7-5, y'all. Cincinnati was 7-5, bruh. And he just got 5 M's. Yeah. Somebody else talk, please.
So I see a lot of people talking about how like we need some people to like donate money and we need more money. The thing is, we've got quite a bit of money now. We aren't like top 10 right now in NIL money, in part because the Adidas money doesn't hit until later this year, so we don't have access to like any of that really right now. It's more that we aren't really willing to spend any. Like, we're not willing to pay what guys are getting paid. And what's going to happen is kind of similar to what you see in the NFL, where teams have to choose like which 5-6 year span do they want to try and push for a championship. Because the way Texas Tech is spending money right now, even with their oil money, it's not sustainable. Like, they're going to have probably 5, 6, 7 years of just blowing through cash. But how soon that dries up is going to depend on their success in the playoffs, because they did not look good.
But see, this is what I be trying to tell people. This is exactly what I try to tell people. The Big 12 as a whole is a joke.
Soft.
Yeah.
As a complete joke. I could have told you they wouldn't score a point before it happened, bro. Like, it's levels to this, bro. It's levels to this. And they ain't on it. And when your toughest game all year, we still talking about BYU football, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I understand they in the top 25. Come on, y'all. Just stop.
Dark Alchemist, man. Dark Alchemist, all love, buddy. We can't call it overpaying when tons of teams are willing to pay that amount. Like, the market decides the value. Like, we don't get to pick. Like, that would be like me going out and be like, oh, I'm not getting this new set of AirPods because I don't want to overpay for them. Just means I'm poor, man. Because the market already decided what they're worth because a bunch of other people are buying them.
Yeah.
I just don't have the money to fork out for it. Like, that's all that really means. We can't say we're overpaying for people when like a ton of the other schools that want to compete are willing to fork over that money. That's like, supply and demand doesn't work that way.
Chat is going nuts, y'all. Apex Kendall says our coaching staff is not pushy enough and afraid to so-called overpay. It's the way of the world right now. You have to pay to play. We always talked about, well, I think last year when all this was happening, we were like, no, we are sitting here trying to take the side of Heupel. No, we want guys to build culture. Like I told y'all, bro, give me the felons. Pay the felons. Like, if you got a felony, you good with me. Like,
well, I mean, that's been
we
proven.
do wear orange.
I mean, the whole culture thing too. I mean, that's been proven to not work because how did Boo slip through the cracks? How did Nico slip through the cracks? Gerald Mincy, Tyler Barron. I mean, even James Pierce was an issue. Yeah, but we don't talk about it because he was a first-round draft pick. But
VFL.
For real.
He didn't want to be. That's why he got up out of there what he did. Derek Sanders, I agree with Derek, said we need Dolly or Morgan Wallen to donate. Morgan out here building baseball fields at his high school. Boy, he need to rebuild the athletic department at Tennessee. Kyle in here. That's our favorite Oklahoma fan, y'all. What's good, Kyle? Man, there's so many people. Backflip Spaghetti says, fellas, I'm starting to get concerned. Man, we've been concerned. We were concerned before the portal opened. John Harden says, rumor Josh was in Martin, Tennessee. Not a rumor. It is true. He was at Westview, which is where Ty Simpson's brother, Graham, is currently playing. A lot of other guys. Miles Davis is another kid that Tennessee's recruiting from there. No, don't know why Josh Heupel would go all the way to Martin, Tennessee for a 3-star recruit. Kyle says y'all don't want to give up Brazel to OU. Well, you can try to pull Brazel out of the draft because he gone, bro. He is gone,
here
Kyle.
either,
No.
R. Kelly said y'all ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the up out of here. Derek Sanders says I need to join the Discord. Well, join the channel, my boy. Join the channel first, then you can get in the Discord. Derek, come on. Tennessee Outlaw says, what's the rumors with Ty Simpson? Okay, let's just talk about this for a second. Oh gosh, let's talk about this for a second, and then we'll dive into some more stuff with this chat because this chat is amazing. Thank y'all for the love, the support tonight. We're gonna get to everybody as soon as we can. If the Joey case falls through, which y'all like, it still seems like that's actually going to pass. Like this whole situation is strange because you don't know that Joey has a tumor in his arm.
No.
But I clearly remember one of y'all, I don't remember which one of y'all it was, but sometimes in the middle of the season, y'all was like, do it look like he lost some arm power, some throwing power? One of y'all said it. I don't remember who it was. For some reason, I think it was Sel. But it was somewhere, I think it was around the Bama game. Like we were kind of just like, something just don't seem right. Because that ball, that's what it was. Somebody said it. It was the out route there on the goal line where we're like, bro, what was that?
Yeah.
And they said it was 8 weeks before. Like he'd been dealing with this for 8 weeks. So it's like, you do the math, bro. Like you do some math. So Joey's going on with the court case. Ty Simpson's testing the draft, but if the draft thing doesn't work out, supposedly he's rumored to hit the portal, and there's only one school he wants to go to. Where are y'all standing with this? Would you take Ty Simpson, or are you kind of like, bro, just go on, do your thing, bro? Here's me. I'll say this. I'm a hater. And you wore crimson, bro. You wore crimson, bro. I don't care if you was Lamar Jackson, bro. Like you trash to me. You wore crimson. You wore the wrong shade of anything before trying to say, oh, I want to be at Tennessee. If he came to Tennessee, I mean, cool, whatever. Like, I don't know, but I'm a hater, bro. I'm not in.
I'm on the other side of the fence. I'll take him.
bro. If we don't get Joey, I said this before when I did my whole by the numbers of transfer quarterbacks. If Joey doesn't come back, like if the court case doesn't go through, whatever. If we want to roll GMAC out there or Faison out there as a true freshman, that's fine. We just need to accept the fact that next year is a wash. Like
Facts.
we're 6-6 would be an incredible season in that case. If we want to be in the playoff conversation, we need to get a transfer quarterback. And right now, if Ty Simpson doesn't get a high enough draft grade, he's probably the best one that we have a shot at because he wants to come here. Now, the question for me is he's not that great under pressure, like being blitzed. And we're going to have basically a whole new offensive line out there. So those guys better gel quick because otherwise he's going to die. But same thing.
He died a lot this year.
Same thing. Well,
Did
he
you
got
watch
back up.
Slide?
Did you watch that Indiana game? Good God.
I did, but he got back up. My worry is if we roll GMAC out there behind our brand new offensive line that hasn't played any snaps together, he might quite literally die. The food allergy will be the least of his problems because he will be broken in half about 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
He gonna look like that.
Yes.
I'm just before when the season was over, the rumor was the whole offensive line was going to come back. Hurd might see if he could get the draft, and then now we're losing everybody. And it's not even like they're entering the portal for a free agency to negotiate. No, they're like piecing out. Like I really don't understand what's going on in the locker room. I think it's more than a money thing. It's definitely more than a money thing.
I think it's a position coach thing. If it's me.
I do think it's some coaching issues. I will say you really haven't seen that many defensive guys hit the portal. It's been on the offensive side, which is very strange to me.
Well, LRB usually has 2 or 3 guys at the portal every year. I mean,
But you lost your backup left tackle. You lost your backup center in the same day.
yeah.
Like
Brian
this
Grant,
dude was
Brian Grant just hit the portal too.
But
Not that he
if
was
you're
any
a
good, but
defensive-
right, but it's just the fact.
if you're a defensive player, why are you going to leave when they got rid of the problem?
Bro, I don't know. Clout says, watch Gilbert hit a game winner against us in Arkansas. Yeah, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Vol Hollabound says, we're going to have to choose between football and basketball school. The Blue Buds have decided. Look at the last 5 years. Final 5 teams and playoff teams. Their counterpart teams are jokes. You can't pay both. That's the problem with what Danny White is building currently. He wants Tennessee to be good in so many things.
He wants to be at everything school.
He wants us to be great at everything so that we can just keep reining in money. Basketball season tickets sell out every year. Football season tickets selling out every year. Baseball season tickets not selling out per se, but they're selling a whole lot more tickets than they have been in the past. So it's like, while revenue is important, man, like we got to decide, bro. Football is king in Knoxville, Tennessee. Let's just call it spade. It don't matter if the basketball team won 7 national championships in the next 7 years. Football is king in Knoxville, and it will always be king because Neyland Stadium sits 101,915 people. Thompson Bowling can't sit half of that, and that place is packed every Saturday. It don't matter if we 5-7. I went when we played with Dooley, and the thing was sold out, y'all. It's packed all the time. Football is king. We got to decide what we want to do, and I don't know if Danny's going to do that. Backflip Spaghetti says, are we as fans this dang needy that we pay kids millions?
everybody else is.
I wish we would be needy. I don't know. Vol Hollabound says, everything school is the same as jack of all trades, master at none. Yep, real. That's real. Tennessee Jr. says, I quit watching the NFL because of this junk. It's killing me to see my favorite sport dying. Yeah, it does. It sucks, man. I'm trying to get to a lot of these. Dark Chemist says, if you pay attention to the money, yeah, it gets tiring. But look at the product. A Final Four of Oregon, Indiana, Ole Miss, and Miami. That's a wild demographic. You got to appreciate the true parity. Miami should be in the playoff every year because the ACC is terrible, right? Like Miami is a prestigious. Like when I think of history and tradition, like I think of Miami, bro. Ray Lewis, you know,
Sean Taylor.
You know what I mean? Like I think like Miami is a blue blood when it comes to football, right? It's nice seeing them at this level. It really is. Like. And all they needed was a chance, bro. And I swear the irony it would be if Carson Beck won a natty with Miami. That would literally like Kirby somewhere crying, boy. Oh man. Wow. Say we came from the sexy school. Aaron Duck. What's up, Aaron? He says $5 million for a guy I never heard of until a few weeks ago. Yeah, I mean, that team went 7-5, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Look, Clout, tell them, man. 63, now 89 people in the chat, only 10 likes. Come on, people. Like it up. Come on.
Could you guys
go ahead, Sel.
Could you guys ever see football paying over $4 million? Like, is it BVS because of a Nico situation, or they just got to be like proven record? Like, we know that it's almost a guarantee what we're going to get.
When a man shows you who they are, believe them. That's all I got to say.
My thing is, why would we right now? I mean, Danny White seems content to just be good enough to be in the playoff conversation at some point in the season, make a halfway decent bowl game, get blown out in that halfway decent bowl game,
and we still made money.
Seats are going to get sold out. Yeah, seats are going to get sold out.
That's the problem with it. That's why I think bowl games are full of crap, bro. Like, we still made money on a game that the Titan Stadium sits 68,000 people. It was probably 40,000 people in there, and Tennessee's still gonna walk away with $1 million.
Which,
like, that's all we care about.
to be fair, is about 4 times as many people that are in there to watch the Titans play. So,
Man, and it's gonna be even worse
did
when they
all
get that dome. And the dome is gonna be less seats, but it's gonna be more expensive to get in.
yeah, it is.
It's like, what are they doing? It don't even make
Well, I
sense.
looked at tickets too. That's what kills me, man. There were at least 20,000 seats empty in that stadium. I looked at tickets; they were like $300 a pop to sit in the like top. Why? Why would I do that to myself?
That's what Ruck and I were talking about. On top of it being freezing cold, like
right,
bro, stupid.
Like you got to start curtain off the top rows of these bowl games.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
they
Kyle
have to do like them startup churches and start blocking off the back rows.
Kyle says, I was hoping y'all would have picked up my boy Michael Hawkins. He been a secondary ball for a couple seasons. Man, that boy is trash. He ran all over us that one year, I guess 2024, once Jackson Arnold got pulled, but he is no sir. Dark Kim says, I understand the concept of market economics, but you said it yourself. It's not sustainable. I think we're spending smart, and we're gonna be taking L's.
Yep.
Spending smart and taking L's, y'all. Do y'all not realize? I need everybody who's watching to understand. Do y'all not realize that we are finna play the toughest schedule we've played in 5 years? And we're going to have less talent than we did 5 years ago?
Yeah.
I still think that y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. Y'all know this. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I think the 2021 roster was better than this year.
I don't think you're crazy to say that.
You had Javonte Payton, Velus Jones, Cedric Tillman. Two of those guys are still in the NFL, right? Yep. Hendon Hooker. Joe started the year. Hendon came in. You had Tyon Evans, who, if he could have stayed off the weed, bro, that dude would have been in the NFL. Straight up. Tyon Evans was like that, bro. Tyon, Jabari, like
Jay Wright,
Jerome Carvin on that team on the O-line. Cooper Mays on that team on the O-line. Like, Am I tripping? Defensively, you had Alontae Taylor, who starts for the Saints now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen McCullough, who starts for the Rams now. Like,
yeah,
I'm just saying again. But what's the key about that deal? What's the key about that, y'all? Them wasn't hypes guys. Them were proven
I'd also say the key is effort, because you look at last year, right? One of the top 5, at least in my opinion, one of the top 5 most impactful players we had on the team was Will Brooks, walk-on safety, who didn't have half the talent of probably 20 of the other 21 guys on the field, but he went out there and made plays because he put forth the effort. You look at this year, Deshaun Bishop came in as a walk-on, and he put more heart and soul on that field than anybody else on the offense, except maybe Joey, who started way back when in school and thought he was going to give up football. So I don't know, like, if we want to build on culture, that's fine. Like, I'm cool with that. I don't like the, like, paying a crap ton of money. I know I was saying, like, oh, we're not overpaying because that's just what the market is. I don't want to pay people like $5 million just to come here and be a Boo Carter situation, right? I would love for us to keep guys who are going to pour it out, heart and soul out there. The issue that I have is whoever is scouting for culture needs to be fired.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't even make sense.
Are you
bro.
blind? Like, who are you looking
Yeah.
like? How did you look at the guys that we have brought in and be like, that guy seems like a great culture fit? You're not trying to. The thing is, we're not trying to do the portal for culture. We're trying to do the portal on a bargain, and we're using doing it for culture as an excuse for not spending money. And then the proof is in the pudding when we have just crap culture across the team, except for maybe 2 or 3 guys that are starting for us on each side of the ball. Like, our offensive line this year, you've got David Sanders coming in, who I know he's a true freshman. He's going to make mistakes. But when he finally started playing, man, he was hurt. When he finally started playing, it didn't look that good as soon as he went up against someone. I don't know if it was Ellerby again, could be a coaching situation. You've got Boo Carter, who's a sophomore. Dude gave up before the season ever started, and we were just like, "Nah, man, it's cool. Come back. We'll make your life hell for a couple weeks at practice, but then cool, bro. You can play for us, whatever." Because we don't really have standards as a culture. What should have happened with Boo, what should have happened with Nico, is when you didn't really do all that much, because we want to talk about Boo's freshman season as if it was the end-all be-all of freshman seasons. And he had a good season, but I'll tell you what, Quan Moss had a better freshman season, statistically speaking. Granted, he wasn't playing near the competition. But you want to come in and ask us for millions of more dollars based off one season of pretty good production for a freshman? Get out. Like, no. If we really want to build on culture, we need someone on the coaching staff who's going to take a stand and be like, "No, man, you're not worth $8 million to us as a program. You can go on and get gone. There's 4,000 players in the transfer portal. We'll go find somebody to replace you with who fits the culture and wants to play here and isn't just chasing a paycheck." But if we're going to sit here and say we're building on culture, I need to start seeing it on the field. Even if we're going 7-5 next year, 6-6 next year, show me guys who want to be here, who want to put it all on the line, play with a broken nose, play bloodied, do whatever the hell they need to do, play with a tumor in their throwing arm. Like, those are the kind of guys, if you're building on culture, you should be bringing in and day out, not once in a blue moon. It's stupid.
Hey, bro. I like that rant was amazing, bro. I need that whole clip, bro.
Did you breathe at any point during time?
Jesse, what's the weather like? Can you tell? It's pretty dull. It's pretty dull, bro. Todd says either Tennessee wants to do it the cheap way or they don't have the money. Either way, that don't get you where you want to be. We definitely want to do it the cheap way. At least that's what it seems like. Get them Vols. My boy is in here. 17 months, man. Almost a year and a half. Shout out to you, Greg. Greg. He says, "What's up, Sir Tennessee fam?" Well, you can say what's up. A lot of hurt right now. Let's see. A lot of people saying they will take Ty. They're on your team, Sale, about taking Ty. Then you have a lot of people like John says this, "I'm not crazy about Ty. I went to school with some of his family. Too many politics in this town." And Dylan, you said that a lot about Martin, Tennessee. Yeah. Derek says this, and let's talk about this, y'all. What's fishy? Man, somebody, good gosh, goodness gracious, who walked in the house? You might want to go. You might want to check your house. Derek says, "What's fishy is that Trinidad Chambliss got cleared today to play next year, but we haven't heard anything about Joey's case." I don't think Trin got cleared yet. It's an if.
Yeah.
It's another if situation.
He signed his contract to come back next year with Ole Miss, so he will get paid NIL money, but he doesn't know for sure that he is coming back next year.
Hey, this guy's trolling.
Mm-hmm.
He trolling. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Let's see. Valhalla Brown says G-Mac won't see the field. He is 6'6", 195. Let me correct you, 6'6", 185. He was supposed to be gaining weight, but can't. He won't play a real series because bumps and bruises to most quarterbacks is broken bones and concussions for him. We agree with that 100%. Y'all, I'm about to skip a bunch of these chats. I'm sorry. There's so many. Whoa! Oh!
Bro, now we really spent more money in this than we have in the transfer portal, for sure.
Greg dropping the 50 says we need to spend that cash in the portal. Recruits don't matter anymore. We have proof of that. If y'all go back a couple shows ago, C2 literally broke down taking on transfer quarterbacks or playing guys that are on your roster as recruits. And the numbers are vastly, and I mean vastly different as far as people that get to the next level. That is a transfer.
In the playoffs this year, just to give y'all a little tidbit, in the playoffs this year, one non-transfer quarterback won a game, and it was Ty Simpson with Alabama. All 7 of the other 8 wins that occurred were by a transfer quarterback. The final 4 teams, all 4 have a transfer quarterback starting at quarterback for them.
Yeah.
Going into this semifinal game. So
let me ask a question. How does that make y'all feel knowing that we have $1.5-2 million tied up into 2 backup quarterbacks that are 5 stars? Knowing that we're still chasing a transfer quarterback.
Sucks, bro. Sucks.
it shouldn't matter because we've got the money to go get somebody. That's my thing. Like, we're not a broke school. We have the money to go get somebody. We just don't want to spend that money because we want to try and get Temu quarterbacks and get people on discount, or give all the money to programs that haven't won. Like, I'm not a hater on women's basketball, y'all. I love the Lady Vols. I love all Vols teams. But we weren't willing to pay our baseball players who had won a national championship more money because we wanted to give that money to the Lady Vols team. Like, we're not a serious program about winning championships. And that's just where we're at right now with who is currently in charge of everything. We don't want to win like the big things. We want to win just enough to make money and call it culture.
I don't even know if we want to win just enough, bro. I mean, like, y'all, we didn't beat a team that was ranked all year.
We didn't beat an FBS team with a winning record all year.
I was about to say over 500 right now.
Like, when people, like, when the kids say, oh, y'all mid, nah, bro, we was below that. Mm-hmm. We was below that. We were not good. Like, and I hate to even evaluate ourselves at the end of the season and be like, bro, we really was that bad. Like, we did nothing this year. We did nothing this year, bro. Like, we just got by this year.
And now keep in mind that we're being very picky in the portal, if you want to even call it that. And the schedule ramps up like times 10 next year.
It's blouses next year, bro.
Yeah,
it's over with.
And I don't think the fan base is going to be, oh, it's okay, Heupel. We'll get them next year. I think.
And Heupel needs a wake-up call, too, because first off, this man's talking about culture and everything. I really don't know what that means, especially like how much culture can you install into a program when people are leaving every year. Like, yeah. I hope that he knows there's a difference between tradition and culture, and tradition is pretty engraved into Tennessee. Right. So I really want somebody needs to ask him in the next press conference, and maybe he'll cough a couple of times to give a half-ass answer on that.
They'd be like,
that's probably why people. Well, one, someone needs to tell him to wake up because him with this want to be short and an asshole and these press conferences and stuff. Hopefully it's night and day when he's talking to recruits and stuff like that, because who wants to play for that? Like, you see people, the dude from Indiana, they always making fun of dude with the eyebrow up and all this other stuff. Lane Kiffin is a whole personality. Like, you got to be a player's coach. And obviously he's a player's coach. This man, pretty young, knows what it takes and everything, but you don't show anything. And I get sometimes you have to do that, but you got to give me more than a coffin looking like I'm not
said it all.
Say something, man.
I'm with you though, Sel. I feel like sometimes he's a player's coach, but I think sometimes he's too much of a player's coach, because I guarantee you, Signetti, if you're a player out there and you did something stupid, he is going to be all up on you about it on the sideline. Yeah. He is ripping you a new one. He's going to be a player's coach and get you in. But I swear to God, Heupel gets after the media people more than he gets after our players who are doing stupid stuff. I've seen I know for a fact he gets after referees more than he gets after any of our players, because the only time I ever see him angry is when one of our players, sometimes it is a bad call, but sometimes one of our players did something stupid and Heupel's wasting his time yelling at the ref when it's our player who did the stupid thing.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah. And this is another thing that I have to go back on the culture. But I'm sorry, but you can't field a football team full of choir boys. I mean, think back on it. Sel already said it twice, so I'm going to just let it fly. Who was the last asshole player we had on this team?
James Pierce.
Jeremy Banks.
Jeremy Banks.
Him too.
Yeah, him or Hendon would do it too. When's the last time we were good?
Jeremy Banks, 2022.
Their last year, yeah.
yeah.
It's like you need somebody in that locker room that when he walks in the locker room, everybody shuts up.
Just dogs, bro.
Yeah.
Like we don't have no dogs, bro.
No, we got a bunch of dudes
that's why I'm
twerking
telling
on
y'all.
TikTok.
I think you know where that's all they do now is dance in the mirror.
They got their money. They don't care.
We ain't got no dogs, bro. That's why I told y'all we gotta hire some felons.
Dang, man.
Hire them.
What's Knox County up to?
Well, I don't know. Noah Dennis says, and I agree with Noah. He says the fact that we have one transfer commit is ridiculous. Mark my words. If we don't have at least 10 defensive transfer commits, we are screwed.
Oh, bro, we're toast.
We're cooked, bro.
Let me give a little tiny ray of sunshine breaking through the clouds and talk about Quamas, who we know is going to be playing the star and replacing Boo Carter, and just talk a little bit about kind of what we're getting. And yes, he comes from Big 12. He comes from Kansas State, so it's not like he's playing the most incredible competition. Although I will say the Big 12 likes to throw the football. They're not super big on pounding the rock. So that, to me, balances out a little bit when you've got a secondary player coming in from the Big 12 because he's played plenty of coverage snaps. But if you look at him this year, he gave up just a 59.5% completion percentage on his passes versus Boo's 73.9%. In how many games Boo play? Boo played in 9 games, and he gave up 17 receptions for 254 yards, whereas Quab played in 14 games. He gave up 22 receptions for 185, so 5 more receptions for 70 less yards, a lot less yards after the catch, a lot less missed tackles and all that. And yeah, some of that is Boo kind of gave up halfway through the season, but even looking at last season, which everyone loved what Boo did last season, myself included, right? Like we thought he was going to be incredible. Ty Redmond had a better freshman year than Boo Carter had this year. Boo Carter allowed 67.6 completion percentage against himself for 241 yards. Less yards per reception, but still just about 10 yards per reception. 0 pass breakups last year. So yeah, it sucks to have somebody that people thought was going to be good and be a guy who's going to be here for a long time. But when it comes to actual production on the field, you don't feel like we're losing all that much. And with Qua coming in, I think we're actually probably going to get more out of that position than we got last year included, but definitely this year, because how we kept running him out there for 9 games just again goes back to the there is no culture. Because you can't tell me you've got him running out there for, let me see, who did he play early in the season? Who was actually a big game? Because cool, man, you want to slack off against Syracuse? I mean, for me personally, I'd be pissed. East Tennessee State, whatever, it's not a big game. But you come out against Georgia and you're slacking off, get out of here. You can go sit on the bench. You can transfer Porter. I will write you the most sterling letter of recommendation to go play for Colorado you want. Just get off my field.
It's ridiculous, bro. Valhalla Brown said Dollar General would be our best NIL fit. Yeah, you're probably right. Get 'em Vols says, question: do we even win half our games next season?
Not with our current team.
No, not right now, bro.
I think there's a solid chance Kiffin and Golish could beat us in our own house next year with this roster.
If that happens, Heupel is out
Fire.
there.
He might not make it to the end of the year. I don't know. I think if you lose to Texas and then you lose the next week to Auburn, it could be blouses.
Yeah.
If you lose to Georgia Tech, at Georgia Tech, you come home, you lose to Texas, and you lose to Auburn, you're 2-3, boys.
Yeah.
You're 2-3, bro.
Someone said it jokingly in the Discord, man, but like honestly, with where we're at right now, with the lack of people we've brought in and just the lack of effort, especially in the bowl game, I saw all across the field. There were maybe 4 guys on the whole team who were giving it their all for Tennessee that day. We can't overlook Kennesaw State. Like if we aren't going to bring in more guys, and that's the level of effort we're going to bring, like we can't overlook them. Just seriously.
That'll be another assistant too, Jerry Mack.
Yep, Jerry Mack coming in from Kennesaw State. Now they look terrible in their bowl game, but they'll come up to Knoxville, be ready to clap us, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing about Kennesaw too. They got effort.
Yep, they do. User whatever says University of Tennessee football revenue was double Indiana's. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He said, the clout says we got the TikTokers and the ball droppers. Real deal. He also then says we need some real thugs. All we get is B-Rad from Malibu's Muzzle on it.
Little bit of breaking news, but Hollywood Smothers, running back that we were on, he just committed to Alabama.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, sorry to bring the mood down, but
I don't think it could get any worse.
Can't wait for him to break into the secondary and be facing our one safety we have left.
Or Caleb Beasley, bro.
Oh my gosh, man. We're cooked, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It just hurts. It hurts, man, because it's like, did we even call Hollywood?
I know for a fact we had conversations with him, but
like Hollywood Smothers to Alabama, it just feels so like Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yep.
It feels the same way. Like you're like, who's that guy? You'll find out this year.
Yep. And he cracks 200 yards on you.
Golly. It says Smothers was eyed at OU. Wasn't really much at OU. Well, he didn't play much at OU. He went to NC State when we played against him when he was at NC State in 2024. And he ran out. He was better than the starter.
Yeah.
He was the backup that year. And so this year, I mean, bro, I know you can say he wasn't good at OU, but 160 carries for 1,128 yards at NC State. Yeah, you good. You good, Kyle. I'm sorry. He nice. J Pat says we don't need to pay running back. We need to get safeties and DBs. No, that's very true. But we ain't getting them, J Pat. J Pat. We ain't even got them, no. We don't have anybody, J Pat. We got Quay Moss. That's it. 4 days in and you ain't got nobody, brother. Like this just feels like who we are. We are like I don't know, man. I just don't know. I don't know. Derek says, I think we're about to get the Louisiana running back. Cool. Nobody knows who he is. So that's fine. I mean, he could come in and, be a Tyon Evans for us. He could go and come in and do some things, but
we need to spend money on a running back. Otherwise, we're going to do to D-Bish what we did to D-Samp and just run him until the wheels fall off next year and make him plummet in the draft till he goes to a god-awful team like Cleveland.
Whoa, shout out to valued client. Just gifted 20 memberships to everybody in the channel. Hey, claps. Man, shout out to you, valued. Man, wow, big shout out. So now we see some people. Good chat, guys. Flyfish 21. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Cloud asks D-Bish coming back. Yeah. Deshaun Bishop's coming back. I mean, unless he enters the portal in a day or so, but nah, I think
don't
he
jinx
knows
it, bro.
Good thing he's from Knoxville. That's the only thing saving us.
So check this out. John Collins says just started Saturday, so portal started on Sunday or Friday. But who knows what's going on behind the scenes? We do. If we don't have anything we can talk about by Thursday, I'll say something's wrong. Well, John, can I tell you something, my man? I got to tell you something. We said the same, that like your text right here that is still on this screen sounded like me. Literally sounded just like me last year. Hey, like we don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. Yes, we do. Nothing is happening. You're hosting guys, showing them your facility, and you ain't closing them. We had 6 guys on campus today. Not one of them has committed. 6 of them, people. You
Coach
had
here this morning.
Say it again.
Coach wasn't even here this morning.
We had 6 guys. 6 people. 6 today on campus. Have y'all heard of anything?
The thing is, man, we're going up against colleges who have professionals running their NIL, and we've got like a bunch of interns inviting people to campus and doing all this stuff, trying to run our NIL. Like we're just not willing to spend the money. And I will say, from my point of view, at least, not that I am in any way defending Heupel, and unless he was somehow sneakily doing something more important than meeting with a 2027 3-star in Martin today. Not that I'm defending that, but Heupel also doesn't control the money. Like he can't go to his boss and say, hey man, like you need to open up the pocketbook and start like giving me money to get guys. Now it could also be that Heupel hasn't even like tried asking for the money. That's possible as well. But I do know that it has been clear with baseball. It has been clear this transfer portal. It's been clear last transfer portal that Danny White's just not willing to spend the money to bring in the same level of talent that other schools are willing to spend the money on. And if people are fine with that, that's cool. Like you want to be a 7-5, 8-4 team every once in a while, and 9-3 or 10-2. If you get lucky with a couple 3-star high school recruits, great. I would personally like to be competing for some championships. So I would like to see us open up the pocketbook, spend some money. But that's just my opinion on that.
We got to keep, I don't know. I don't know. Really, I don't know. Alabama taking a running back does not worry me when their O-line sucks. Honestly, a bad decision. I don't know. Alpha Man says, who do you guys want? We have a new defensive coordinator. He is supposed to bring his guys. Well,
great.
Where they
at?
Where they at? Hey, bro. Hey, we like this, bro.
I mean, Chaz Coleman's going to Ohio State. I think we all know that. Elliott Washington's at Clemson. Haven't heard nothing about AJ Harris.
King Mac, where's he at?
King Mac, he's supposed to be on campus. God knows if he actually makes it. I mean, that's 4.
Gilliam had a great visit today.
Yeah, Gilliam. We got him.
Xavier Gilliam had a great visit. He's very excited. Seems like Tennessee is a lean. It all depends on what happens tomorrow if he actually takes that next visit. So.
Yeah, and the linebacker, which we're supposed to get a visit, but we've been told that a lot.
That's very true. That's very true. Value Client says that running back is also a kick returner and he has breakaway speed. Yeah, Smothers is a dog, bro. I'm sorry. He reminds me of Jahmyr Gibbs because nobody knew who Jahmyr Gibbs was in 2021. And then 2022, he went to Bama and went stupid. J Pat said, when we thought the world was on fire in 2021, look what happened next year. So, J Pat, are you telling me he said, we all know what Heupel was doing, just can't be reported. Oh, about being in Martin.
Ty Simpson,
Yeah.
But see, he wasn't meeting with Ty Simpson because Ty Simpson was in Alabama meeting with NFL people all day.
Yep.
So maybe he was meeting with his family on the side, little like sneaky meet, possibly. But we do know he wasn't meeting
he had
with
a
Ty.
sneaky link with his man. With his parents,
sneaky link with the Simpson family. Who knows?
But that doesn't make any sense to me when you're going to bulk out a bunch of visits on one day and the face of the program isn't there.
Stupid.
And you're going to go, you can't go to UT Martin on another day of the week. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
According to Austin Price, it's that Hype didn't have anything this morning, and everybody that was on a visit had an itinerary that they were going to go throughout the day. But you would think that even if Hype had nothing to do, brother, go in the NIL office and talk to some people. Try to figure out when we're getting some visits. Try to help out on the front. Why would you go to Martin, Tennessee to maybe talk to Ty Simpson's dad or whatever, just to talk to a couple of kids for next year, brother? Because for the outlook right now, you ain't going to make it to next year.
No Sirski. No Sirski at all.
We all did think the world was on fire at the end of 2021, and 2022 was a good season. Don't get me wrong, but it also all fell apart in the South Carolina game. Like everything came crashing down, and then 2023 was meh. It was all right, I guess. Joe couldn't hit a receiver downfield to save his life, and then 2024, Nico couldn't hit a receiver downfield to save his life. But we lucked out and had a really great defense up until the playoffs when we didn't have a really great defense, actually. But the thing I'll say is in each of those seasons, we played a way easier schedule than we're going to play next year. So
that's the truth.
You can't have the same outlook of the world is on fire and everything's going to be fine because it happened that one time with a pretty easy schedule the next year. If we don't really and it could happen, we could make a whole bunch of moves. We could bring a bunch of guys in. Things could work out, and we've got a good team going into next year. But what we have to go on right now is our outlook right now. And our outlook right now is that 5-7 and 6-6 are really possible, potentially even 4-8 on the low end. It's not like going into this last season when we're 8-4 is the floor and 10-2 is the ceiling. The ceiling is 7-5.
Y'all, okay, sorry, C2. I'm not trying to mess this up. But can y'all believe? Just think about this. Okay, J-Pat says Joe could hit a brick wall with an orange. Could you imagine getting interviewed and the only thing that you can say about yourself is, I can throw an orange 100 yards?
Hey, he got him drafted.
It did. It did. But that's crazy.
He's played better in the pros than he has at Tennessee. Than he had at Tennessee.
Yeah.
Just thought that out there.
Oh man, I just don't know. Reading this right here from Mobley Mack, he says, "Then Danny White need to go. You will never. I repeat, you will never win any championships thinking any athlete today cares about culture. They don't. Times have evolved like everything else."
Man, what he said.
Yep, that's real.
Because boy knows if I was playing today with this NIL, I would have been treating it like a free agency every year. Give me my money. That's what.
But for real though, because it's all about opportunity, right? Brendan Sorsby, he led Cincinnati to 7-5 season and got 5 M's, bro.
Yep.
What?
That's more than half the first round draft picks.
Bro, he got 5 M's. Bro, we paying Nate Ament 4 M's to get pushed around.
And
his free throws.
More than half of his free throws, which is ridiculous.
Is there NIL? Look, John said, is there NIL from prison?
We can do a little longer shard action.
He broke it in my nose.
Man, the thing is, though, you get $5 million, you invest that right. You don't really have to work a real job ever again. You'll be all right. You can go do something stupid on the side for a little bit of extra spending money, but you invest that $5 million right, you can live off dividends. Be good. Especially if you get multiple seasons of it. You don't even have to go to the NFL.
That's why these kids want to stay in school, bro. A lot of these cats don't even really care about, they just want to stick around, bro. Yeah.
I mean,
not because it's just it's smart.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to every Vandy fan out there. Diego Pavia doesn't want to go to the NFL because he knows his 5'7" butt would get murdered. He wants to come back to Vanderbilt and play for another year so he can get a bag and then ride off into the sunset a millionaire, even more so than he already is.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, you got to think in the NFL, you don't play right, you get traded or cut. You don't play right here. I mean, what? You go to San Diego State, get
Still
paid
get about
300-400 grand left.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Like,
And
but
you
see,
still
like,
get the
look,
money.
Look, J Pat said it. With $6 million, you can get $180,000 a year on interest. Come on, man,
Brother. And once you sign that paperwork, man, unless someone's finally wising up and putting some stuff in the contracts, you don't really have to try. You're getting paid regardless. Like Boo Carter got paid this year just about the same as he would have got paid this year had he tried, by doing nothing except for 1 or 2 times on the field where he wanted, like, he knew someone from Colorado was watching and he wanted to show them something.
Literally. Look, Clout said it right here. Nico was smarter than all of us, though. He knew he was terrible and still got his bag.
oh yeah,
Yep. He sure did. Yeah, Michael says it right here, though, man. NIL is better for experienced players than second round, third round rookie contracts. It is, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you seeing 4- and 5th-year guys getting mills now, bro. Like, it's ridiculous, man. And it's just the new normal, bro. Like, it is quite literally the new normal. So,
and the NFL's paying for it too. Have you noticed how much the NFL has fallen off in the last 5 years?
to pieces.
It's hard to watch now.
Yeah, like I said earlier, bro, like, it's just not fun. Like, I will say this. Playoffs are fun to watch, but it's because they're playing for even more money. They're playing for more incentives and championships. Like, it gets a little more intriguing. So
the star power element is completely gone.
Totally. Oh, boys. Tennessee don't do something by the end of this week, we ain't gonna have nothing to talk about on Thursday. So I hope that we got something to talk about. I mean, I'm gonna hit a couple straight up and directs. Everybody watching live, straight up and direct is our quick form content that we release typically daily, but I knew we were going live tonight, and we got a ton of content to drop from this show. We're on top of it, guys. We're going to be on top of the content. We're going to be on top of the news. Everybody, I want to say this now. Everyone that got a gifted sub, go to Instagram if you have one. Go to Straight Up Tennessee, shoot a DM, and we will get you in Discord so that you can be a part of the conversation, man, because I'm telling y'all, it starts early. I mean, we started before 7 a.m. this morning and haven't stopped. My phone just stopped during the show because y'all don't hear. So, but we're going to go ahead, bro.
Is Sorsby's salary, is that $5 million just for this year, or is that for the next 2 years?
That's
Single year.
This year, bro.
Then his single year $5 million is more than a first round draft pick. The 32nd draft pick made $3.6 million this year.
That's crazy.
So, like, why would you go to the draft?
That's exactly what they're saying, C2. Like, exactly what you just said is exactly what they're saying. Like, why? Why? It's not about, like, dude, you know what? And I hate to say it this way, and then we're going to wrap. Pride, tradition, none of it matters anymore in college football. The traditions are only going to remain on what the school has always done, like Tennessee running through the T, Penn State, whiteout, right? Like, those traditions will stay. The Egg Bowl, Ole Miss and Mississippi State. But when it comes to, like, pride in your school, it's over.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Think back on it. You remember when Henry Toto went to Alabama? How upset everybody was?
Yeah.
If Ricky Gibson turns around tomorrow and commits to Alabama, what's everybody going to say?
I mean, shoot, I said I'll take Ty Simpson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Never. I wish Steph on. No, I'm sorry. No. No, I don't.
They're just trying to get us canceled out here.
I'm not. No. I've said way more controversial things than that. So
that's true. You shouldn't say that, though. People go back and watch.
Yeah, y'all need to go find out who the twerker workers are. Oh my gosh, I'll take
Good
Ty
Lord.
Redmond over Gibson anyway. Yeah, Ty's a dog.
Sure,
Yo.
man.
You remember early in the year when we were like, he's gonna be good, and then like literally from Kentucky on, dude was just lights out.
Yep.
Like we knew it was gonna happen. It had to happen. You playing that many snaps, but he also had upside. Like we knew that. We saw the ball skills. He just was in bad position sometimes. You got to learn how to play that speed. So him having a full offseason, knowing he's a starter leading into next year, I'm excited to see what he does. His jump should be he should have an elite level of jump from this year to next year.
Hopefully we have a coach that tells him it's okay to line up closer than 10 yards away from the receiver you're covering. 'cause
Man,
we didn't do that a whole lot this year. And it's hard to cover somebody when you're giving them that much cushion.
It short is, my friend.
speaking of players coming and going, I did not know Elijah Herring only have 14 tackles on the year. I was
You
kind
mean
of
Caleb Herring?
Yeah, Caleb.
His brother was Elijah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He probably
Caleb
had 14 too.
but I could have sworn it was more than 14. Maybe he had them all in one game against Georgia. I don't know.
It was just early in the year. He
Yep.
became a non-factor after the Mississippi State game.
Washed out.
Literally. That's what happened. So well, everybody watching, man, thank y'all so much for the love and support, man. This was the Monday rundown. I mean, something's obviously wrong in Knoxville. We have to figure this out. Hopefully that we can have some commits from now to Thursday. Our plan is to come back live on Thursday evening, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 o'clock Central, and just talk, man. Tennessee basketball plays a game tomorrow against Texas late night. We're at TBA. I don't see us losing that game, but Lord knows if we play slow ball stopping offense and we don't get into our pick and rolls and we don't get out in transition, we might lose by 20 at home. Who knows? But till then, man, everybody, like I mentioned, if you got gifted a sub, hit us up on Instagram at Straight Up Tennessee. Slide into the DMs. We will get you over the Discord link. Join in, man. It gets started early in the morning, and I'm sure we'll have more to talk about tonight as well. So till then, boys, y'all got anything, man?
Spend the money.
Please spend the money. Oh, man, but till Thursday, we'll drop some more Straight Up and Directs for the middle of this week for you guys as things come out. But till then, man, for my boy C2, Cell, and Dill, it's your boy Ruck in the building, man, and Straight Up Tennessee, baby. We'll see you later this week.